Hello everyone, Vandel here, and welcome back to Avorion. Now, you might be wondering what the hell. I thought you were not gonna play the game again. Yeah, you're right about that. I'm not gonna be playing the game again until the next update, at least a major update. So what am I doing here? So as you can see, I'm actually not in the normal save file. This is in fact in the creative mode. So while I was browsing the forums, I saw all of these really good creations. Like these people like spending hours upon hours, like even days worth of their time just building a ship, and some of them don't even see the light of day. Like these people do not get the recognition that they need. So I thought, why not show them here in YouTube, right? Now I myself am a builder, so I know exactly just how much work goes into building one of these things. Like here, this one is one of my own. This one's Sanctum. So now I'm gonna be showcasing some of the builds. Now this is Sanctum is gonna be a good probably if you watch my videos, then Sanctum is gonna be a good comparison. Like it's gonna be a good way to compare the size, the performance, since you guys have been watching this one here for some time. So yeah, okay, let's begin. To start off, we will be reviewing a ship made by someone named YeOlde. YeOlde, yeah, yeah. Okay, and basically this ship is named UNSC Nevada. He got these. He basically copied it from someone. Basically, someone made an artwork of a ship in DeviantArt, and he took the design and made it into reality. Yeah. Okay. So first of all, let's leave um, our ship. All right, guys. I think that's far enough. Okay. So let's go. Let us build. Oh wait, found a ship. So this here is the UNSC Nevada. There we go. Right, look at it. Look at just how beautiful it is. Yeah. So this here is the UNSC Nevada by YeOlde. This thing took him, I believe, 14 hours to build. Yeah, that's crazy. It's almost, I believe Sanctum took 13 hours to build, and this one took 14 hours to build. Yes. So let's go ahead and check the price. Just how much does this thing? Actually, let's fill it up with crew. Okay, and now let us check the price. So this thing is worth around 8 million, almost 9 million, because it's 8,787,000. It costs 18 iron, 34,000 trinium, 3,500 sanyon, and around 400,000 Avorion. Yeah, this thing is an Avorion tier ship. Okay. Now let's check let's take a look at the stats and just see how much. Whoa, look at the amount of shields this thing has. It has 900,000 shields. My Sanctum has more system upgrade slots. It has 9 system upgrade slots. This thing has 8, but it beats me. Yeah, it beats me in shield count by a lot. This would be my Sanctum, even with upgrades, can only amount to around 700,000 shields, and this is with 2 shield boosters. And this guy managed to cram that much shields into this thing here. Okay, the thrust is not as great, as well as the brake thrust. I guess all that thrust went into the shield. I mean, let's get real, right? If you have this much shields, you don't really need to move as much. And yaw and pitch and roll are not as good either. Yep. Hyperspace cooldown. This one doesn't really matter as much because you can put in hyperspace upgrades to make this 0. So the reach is 20 sectors. Okay. It has 8 system upgrade slots, a crew of 700, and when you fill it up with crew, it's around 460. So you have space for 340 more crew for guns maybe, and for other stuff, for mining maybe. It has 0 cargo hold. So yeah, if you plan on trading with this one, forget about it, because this thing here won't be able to trade. It won't even be able to carry anything at all. Okay. So generated energy, not bad. So yep, required energy. Wow, this thing generates a lot of energy. This thing generates 480,000, no, 480 gigawatts. Yeah, yeah. Okay. This ship here generates a lot of energy. That's for sure. Hangar space, it's 5244. Yeah. And the required crew, yeah, we've talked about that already. Okay, now let's test its mobility. Okay, there's a bunch of upgrades over there. Now let's say you're in a battle and you want to, let's say, pick up some upgrades. So yeah, as you can see, it's not exactly the most mobile of ships. Like, okay, I'm gonna pick this up. Then that means I need to, like, turn and boost this way if I wanted to turn. Even the turning is quite slow. I don't think he added any gyro stabilizers in this one. So yeah, it's this thing is it's a bit harder to turn. Yeah, like look at just how slow this thing turns. But it is a large ship. However, mine is just as large. So yeah, so I'm not that happy with that one. Okay, now let's go. Let's try and turn. Let's roll. Yeah, rolling is quite slow as well. Yep. Yeah, this isn't the most mobile of ships. However, for creativity, guys, this thing is fucking pretty. Yeah, I give this thing a okay, let's start with mobility. For mobility, I give it around a 5. Yeah, because it's not the best. You can drive this, yes, certainly, but then if, let's say, if you're charging into a research station, if you want to upgrade stuff, if you're, let's say, if you're in a hurry, braking with this is not, it's just not gonna happen fast. So you better brake way ahead of time. So it's gonna be slow. For me, mobility is a big thing because that's what you do most of the time in this game. You move around. So if it's not as mobile and as nimble, then then it's not as good of a ship for me. Yeah, you know what? Let's compare the size. Let's compare the size of both ships. Okay. Okay, now remember UNSC Nevada earlier? Yeah, this one turns quite fast. Yep. Yeah. And yeah, this thing is pretty mobile for a large ship. Okay. And if we check the stats, yeah, as you can see, this one has much more thrust and double the brake thrust of UNSC Nevada. And this one has cargo hold and much less crew quarters and much less shield. Yeah, I think all of those went into the shields. Yeah, and I have a much larger hull. Hull HP. I think UNSC Nevada only has 100,000, but then he has a shit ton of shields. I don't think what can kill you at that point in time. Okay, let's park Sanctum next to UNSC Nevada. So surprisingly, UNSC Nevada has almost the same size as my ship. Actually, I think this one's a bit bigger in volume. Actually, no, the center of my ship is actually wider than his. Yeah, I would say mine is more compact, I guess. So this here, guys, again, it's UNSC Nevada. If you want to download this, the link is in the description below, the link to the forum. So you can go there and download his link and not mine. So yeah, give this guy some love for this. Jesus Christ, the thrusters. I wasn't expecting that. This thing has a lot of thrusters, guys, but I think he didn't combine it. For functionality, I give this thing actually no, you're not even supposed to rate its functionality. I would say this thing is a what is a gunship, a cruiser. It's definitely not for trading. You could in a way use it for mining, but since it's not as mobile, when you set this to auto mine, it's gonna have a hard time due to its large size and everything. Remember, mining doesn't need cargo space, so you can definitely use this for mining if you wanted to. But I would rather have a small ship with a crap ton of mining guns. Yeah, and then just leave that guy to mine. This guy, however, this is the kind of ship you would take to fight the final boss. Yeah. Okay, let's move on to the next ship, I guess. So for this next ship here, this one was inspired by EVE Online ships. The forum thread itself is named EVE Online ships. These two ships that I'm gonna be featuring next is made by someone named BiasVoltage, and the first ship that I'm gonna show you guys was made in 6 hours, so it's not as big. But let me show you guys. Okay, let's name this thing Retriever. Okay, so this thing was inspired by EVE Online. He actually got the details right. So if you don't know what ship this thing is based from, I'm gonna show you guys an image of it. Okay, so this here is the Retriever. It's a mining ship from EVE Online. Now I haven't played EVE Online before, so I'm not exactly. I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that this thing is a mining ship. Yeah. So as you can see, it has two turrets on top of it. Okay. Okay. Now commit that to mine. Commit the entire image to mine, and now let's move back to the one he made. And he pretty much got it right. Yeah, it's actually pretty accurate. It even has this this cargo bay here. Like what? It's pretty crazy. Let's check the price. So this thing costs around 363,000 credits, around 3,000 iron, and around 36,000 trinium. The sanion here is one thing I added, so it shouldn't even be here, as well as the titanium. So remember from the image that it had 2 turrets. Look at the amount of crew. You only almost have enough for just 2 guns. Yeah, that's crazy, guys. Like the amount of thought that went into this thing. Okay, so let us go ahead and put in the turrets. Right now I'm overpopulated because these guns here actually take 6 gunners instead of 5. Because yeah, sure, we had exactly 12, but then remember, you also need captains and sergeants and lieutenants and whatnot for more crew. So yeah, so yep. Okay. What you could do though is you can add in actual gunners because these are just plain crew. So gunners would have more efficiency than their untrained counterparts. So you can equip more guns. Yeah, but this thing is actually pretty good. Okay, let's check the stats. There's not much hull and shield. These hull and shield are just in the 5 digits, so 15,000 hull and 24,000 shields. And Jesus Christ, it has 1,600 blocks, almost the same as my banana creation. And yeah, the thrust is not bad. This thing actually has more thrust than UNSC Nevada. And the brake thrust is insane. It has 91,000 brake thrust. I'm guessing it's from the inertia dampeners that were introduced recently. It's this one. Where is it? Gyro. This one, inertia dampener. Now the inertia dampeners are only available in iron and Avorion. So if we look at here, you can see here he has 2,850 iron used for the ship. So I'm guessing those went into making the inertia dampeners. So you won't be needing any battery booster for this guy because he's added in a lot of energy containers as well. System upgrade slots, it's 5. This is at around the same level as Hyperion, if you don't know that ship. But I think, yeah, I think it's the same size as a Hyperion as well. Okay, let's test out its mobility. Okay, so let's say we are going, let's say over there, over here. Okay. And then if we release, yeah, this thing breaks pretty damn good. Yeah, like look at that. Like, how long did it take for me to stop? Okay, let's do this again. I'm gonna boost. Okay, let's see. Okay, until I reach 1,000. Okay, and now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's pretty impressive, guys. Like, the amount of brake thrust in this thing makes this thing very maneuverable. Now, you don't really use the strafing as much. Well, at least I don't. So as for strafing, it's okay. You know, it's not bad. The strafing for this thing is not bad. So yeah, so this here is the strafing. Yeah, as you can see. Yeah, it's pretty okay. It's pretty okay. Okay, now let's try going up and down. Yeah. Okay, not bad, not bad. Yeah, it's pretty good to me. Okay, let's turn. Turning is not slow either. Yeah. Yeah, this is really good. Okay, and then let's try rolling. Yeah, rolling is almost at the same speed as Sanctum, which is quite fast actually. Okay. Now let's compare the size. Let's just see how big this thing is. Okay, so this is how big Retriever is. Yep. Okay. Now, like UNSC Nevada, Retriever here has no cargo hold as well, but you wouldn't really need that for mining. Yeah. So I don't know why these user created ships here do not. Maybe they're not into trading as much. Unlike me. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, for this ship, I give for creativity. I give it around. I give it a 7. The attention to detail is nice. It isn't exactly my style. Again, this is my opinion, guys. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Okay. So if you like this ship, then go ahead and download it. The link is in the description as well. give this guy some love because we're not yet done. So the last ship that I'm gonna be reviewing for today is the by far the most amazing one I've seen so far. I think BiasVoltage here needs a lot of recognition for what he did. So okay, so here's the next ship, guys. So the next ship is from EVE Online as well. Um, it's called Stratios, I think, and it's a cruiser ship. Look at this thing. Look at this thing. Tell me it's not beautiful. It's so good, guys. I really like how he made this thing. It's crazy. So if you don't know where this thing is based from, here's the image of it. Okay. So yeah, as you can see, he nailed it, guys. He nailed it. He really nailed it. Like, I'm seriously impressed. Like, I would like to play this in a game. Like, look at how smooth the curves are, especially in the bands here. It's like a headphone band. And look at the thrusters, guys. Actually, you know what? Let's go into build mode. Let's go into build mode and let's take a look. Like, I like the design of the thrusters in general, and look at how he made use of the framework as a grill. Yeah, this guy, yeah, I applaud him, guys. I applaud him. This is so good. And look at look at how much blocks this thing is. It's 11,000 blocks. Even if he, let's say, did this in x-axis, it would have still taken him around roughly 5,500 blocks each. He had to place around 5,500 blocks for each side, and that's crazy, guys. That's really crazy. So this thing here took him 60 hours. Yeah, that would have taken me a week to build because I have work. Let's say he didn't sleep and did nothing, did not eat. It would have taken him 2 days and 2 hours actually two and a half days to build this thing. Yeah, this thing is crazy. I also like how he made use of the lights here, like at the edge of these things here. It's actually pretty good. So let's check the price. So this thing here cost around 5.5 million credits, around 90,000 iron. I'm guessing that again is for the inertia dampeners, and some trinium, around 26,000 trinium or 27,000 trinium, around and 400,000 Sanyon. So this here is a Sanyon tier ship because that's the majority of the parts. But this is really crazy, guys. So I think what I'm thinking is that the core is Sanyon, and then the armor is trinium. Yeah. Okay. Oh man, I really like this ship, guys. I really like this ship. The detail is crazy, guys. Like, the detail is ridiculous. Let's actually remove the yeah, look at this thing. Tell me that's not gorgeous, guys. It's crazy. Okay, so enough talk about its beauty. Let's actually check how this thing performs. So it has 9 system upgrade slots. The thrust is actually not bad. It's actually pretty good. It's 58 meters per second, 58.5 meters per second. The brake thrust is 136. Jesus Christ. Okay, so this thing is gonna brake quite fast. Wow, it's actually pretty good, guys. I'm surprised. I thought that it wouldn't be as nimble and mobile, but the stats here tell a different story. Hyperspace cooldown, yeah, it doesn't have as much reach. I believe Sanctum here has a reach of I like 27 sectors or something, or but that is with upgrades. Actually, with upgrades, it can reach 37. So he didn't. I guess he didn't add as much hyperspace blocks, but that's fine. System upgrade slots. It's 9. Yeah, cargo hold. It's 940 only. So yeah, you wouldn't really use this for trading. Crew quarters. It's 600. Yeah. Okay. Generated energy is fine. You wouldn't need any storable energy for this, but I still would suggest. I always add in some energy boosters, guys, because you know I just find it. I just find the ship more useful, you could say. So now for the crew, you have a space for you have space. You have an extra space for 130 more crew, which you can use to add in more guns. Let's say you added guns which needed around 6 gunners each. Let's say you added this gun here. You can add around 20 guns, 20 rail guns, which need 6 gunners each. But then of course you can always go for more if you add in actually trained gunners and not just untrained crew. So yeah, there seems to be some hangar space here, but it says 0. I'm guessing this is just purely aesthetics. Yeah, this is just for design and doesn't really serve any function. But it's really good, guys. Yeah. Let's actually select some of these stuff here. Look at this thing, guys. Look at just how detailed this guy went for the design. Like, look at how many blocks this thing is. Look at this. Look at this, guys. That's crazy. Look at this. Oh my god, wow. That is freaking crazy. You would think he would have made this in a 3D application. That's crazy, guys. I'm seriously impressed. Okay, so let's see. Mobility. Okay, let's first strafe left and right. So strafing is not as fast, but it's still good actually. No, it's actually good for a ship this size. It's actually not bad. Okay, it's almost the same as Sanctum actually. Okay, now let's go up. Okay, and then let's go down. It actually breaks really fast, guys. I think this is due to the inertia dampeners. That's crazy. I should add more of those in my own creations. Okay. Now let's go. Let's reach a velocity of 1,000 meters per second, and let's see how long it takes for this guy to break. Actually, let's move here. Okay. So yeah, this thing accelerates quite fast. Okay. 1002, 1003, 1004, 1000. Okay. So this thing is this thing actually breaks much faster than Retriever. Well, I mean, it does say so in the stats that yeah. So let's say if you're rushing, if you're going into, let's say, any station at all, you can brake at a much later time and still brake. Look at this. Look at that. That's very useful, guys. That's very useful. I'm seriously impressed with this ship at just how nimble it is for its size and the amount of effort that went into this thing. Okay, let's go ahead and park this. Okay, let's turn. Yeah, rolling is pretty good as well, guys. So the largest of the ships, at least in appearance, is Stratios, followed by UNSC Nevada, followed by Sanctum, and then Retriever. So, okay, you know what? Just for a bit of fun, let's actually see how this performs with upgrades. So let's add in. So typically, what I would add in my. Oh, by the way, if you're wondering, I added this via command. So yeah, okay. I'll add in a shield. I'll add in, no, not a mining system. I'll add one hyperspace drive and then one energy booster. Yeah, okay. So, and then let's see, I'll add in, let's say this. Can add in 6 actually. Yeah, you can do something like this, you know, or if you want, you can add in more shields. So let's check the stats with the upgrades. So with that, you have space for 38 turrets. Say if you can add in the artifacts, you know, and then some shield, 700,000 shield, and some hull. Generated energy has increased from 30 to around 60. 62 terawatts, 0.62 terawatts. Not bad, not bad. Okay. So yeah, before I end the episode, I give this guy a 10 for creativity, obviously, because it's just crazy, guys. The amount of effort that went into this is just ridiculous. So yeah, creativity 10. Mobility, I give it a 9. Almost a 10 actually. You know what? Okay, fine, 9. I give it a 9. I give it a 9. And for functionality, I would say this thing here is a cruiser, a gunship, because it doesn't have any cargo. Well, it does have, but you can barely carry anything with 940 cargo. But you do have a lot of space for gunners, and you do have a lot of shields. Yeah. And this is with upgrades, by the way, so just in case you were wondering. Yeah, this is a really good ship, guys. So I suggest you give this a try. Go to this guy's page, comment on his forum post, tell him how awesome he is for building this thing, because I'm seriously impressed. As one builder to another, you have my admiration. Yeah, again, all of these ships are in the description below. If you want to download it, go to the link, and there should be a link in there in the forum post. Go ahead and comment to these guys because they deserve a lot more love. Well, except for Sanctum, because you know, that's my ship. But yeah, I'll also post mine just in case you do guys want to download Sanctum. But yeah, hit that like button if you like this episode. Go ahead and subscribe if you want to see more of these. Leave some comments for me about what you think about these series, because I do plan on making a series out of this, just to showcase some, you know, some creations by people, by you guys. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.